Okay, so next is 13 stamped and stenciled places, or stamped or stenciled. So stay tuned, everybody. And now we're on 13 stamped or stenciled places. The cool thing about stamps and stencils is there's a possibility that you're not adding any bulk to your journal. So really quickly, let's see the things that we've already stamped. We stamped here on the front, that's 1. We stamped and made the tattoo, that's 2. We're gonna say anywhere that we stamped the postmark counts as 1, so that's 3. And let's see, back here we have this, and that's 4. That might be all of the stamping in this one. Okay. Yeah, so there's 4 of our 13, so we need 9 more. So I'm going to show you, we're going to do a few different kinds of stamping and a little stenciling, and then I'm going to show you how I like to make a gift for my friends that paper craft using stamps. Okay, so one of the things that would be really kind of cool is to have this book belongs to, or and the story begins, to have it in the front. And so I'm going to go ahead and I like the and the story begins. Okay. Looks really, really good there. This is a very simple stamp, so it should be fine on the this page that has mixed decorations. Okay. Okay, now another thing is to stamp images. And it's kind of cool to stamp images on your lined papers. I'm going to use this paper pad underneath, and oh, forgot that we had a stamp there. Okay, so you can use the same stamp throughout, and maybe maybe we'll come back here and stamp a page back here. And maybe one more. So just adding an image, a stamped image. Okay, so now one of my favorite things to use stamps for is sayings. And so let's see, we have nothing but blue skies, so I'm going to look for a kind of large image, larger if we have one. Of course, we have clouds behind us, but that's okay. Go ahead and put this behind, and I'm going to stamp this right on top of the image. I'm going to put it behind her, because if I put it in front of her, I'm not going to like that. So okay, so nothing but blue skies. I actually like this stamp. You can see it has that look to it that makes it look old. Kind of cool. Okay. So then you can use like positive quotes and things like that, and those can actually be used for journaling prompts. So like, let's see if we can get this one. Yeah, I think we can. Okay, so this one is the We Don't Remember Days, We Remember Moments by Cesar Pavese. Okay, so now with that on here, now that can be used as a journaling prompt. Okay, let's maybe come back towards the front. And don't give all your attention to the front pages. You can also go ahead and stamp on a back page. Okay, so find joys in the little things. There we go. Okay, and then we do have this large shell. Okay, I know on this stamp pad it has more ink on the edges. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in. Grab where did I put the paper pad? Over here. Let's see. Let's feel it. Okay, it'll be fine. Okay, this is a top tuck, and I'm going to put this shell down here at the bottom, but I think it'll be fine because, you know, how often does the top tuck go all the way down to the bottom? So there we have a shell that goes along with our theme. And shells being kind of generic, you can go ahead and do it more than once. So let's come back here and I'm going to put it on this polka dotty page. Okay, and so there's our shell. And of course you can do this in colors as well. I am a fan of the black ink. So I do have this stamp that says the perfect day. It's just a fun stamp. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this out for a moment. And bring out, I have this little pink envelope. And I'm gonna do it backwards. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp the perfect day on this side. Okay, so you can stamp on your envelopes and things like that. We could have stamped and then collaged it, but this will be kind of fun to be able to have an envelope to tell that story of the perfect day. And I'm just going to put it in here on this paper clip, and then it's already in the journal. Oh, actually we'll keep it out because we're going to want some items that we stamp. Okay, so now on to stenciling. And then we'll come back and I'm going to show you a gift that I like to make. Oh, do we have? Yeah, that's good. Those should be dry, hopefully. Hopefully they're dry. Okay. So kind of cool. We didn't add any extra bulk there with any of that. We have some starfish and some shells. So for stenciling, we're going to want to bring out a stamp pad that is going to kind of match. I'm going to use this worn lipstick. I didn't check it before we started, so hopefully it's still in good shape. Okay. And the things came tumbling down. Okay. I really like the round ones better for this, but this will be fine. So, one of the things that you might not have thought of that you can use is if you have a lined stencil, you can use it to make your own lined paper. Okay, so, and of course you can use a lined stamp as well. So then you just come in, and for this kind, I like to have a more sturdy stencil when I'm, okay. So there you can get some lines, and we have this set. This came with a set of stamps. You get stamps and a stencil. Okay. And this is kind of cool because it will stick. It's a sticky stencil. So I think we'll come over here. And we'll put this here because then we'll see it from there as well, which is kind of fun. And I'm going to just come in and do the basket with, if I have any vintage photo. Okay. I have a whole bunch of the round things in my cart. If I ever go back and purchase it. So you can do like, I'm going to do an ombre kind of effect here. So I went across really dark in the center. And then just out. Okay. We should be able to just pull that right off. And we have a stenciled hot air balloon, and I think I want to do that one more time. Kind of fun because we did use the hot air balloon on the cover as well. So, basket. Just try and get some ink off of there. This is exciting, you guys. I'm on number 13, so I only have 2 more to do. Yay! And I'll be finished with my June Just Do It Junk Journal Challenge journal. Okay, so that, I think that's kind of fun. And these are the sticky ones, so they'll stick. Martha Stewart has those. Pretty cool. So next, we have this really fun, it's a wheel by Jot, so that would be Dollar Tree. And we have a beach one. This was a gift. Yeah, so This one has some shells on it. So I'm going to put this shell down here. I wonder if we can get any ink out of this at all. Okay, so there's vintage photo, but it's just the remnants of what I have left. And then I'm going to come in with my peach and just give it a little bit of peach, or the worn lipstick, which comes out peach. And there we have our little shell. Okay. If I did one there, then I'll come and do one back here. How about on this page right here? And I'm going to put it on there, and I'm going to just do this one. Okay. So there is our shell. And then we're way past the number that we need, but I'm going to go ahead and undo this and put it in my thing. I have this that is a background that I think is kind of fun. And we have done hearts in a couple places. So I'm going to go ahead and, okay, so you just, this was a gift also. I think this one came, well, I'm not positive, so I'm not going to say. If you sent me this, please take credit in the comments. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't remember for positive sure. So that gives us that look, and really cool because it takes away from the bright white and gives us a fun little color there. Okay. Ah, darn, I don't have the one of these that is all empty. But I have taken from these and used this as a stencil, and it's amazing. So, but I'm not ready to take those all apart. So then I do have this, and this is a really fun thing to do. And that is, just go ahead and use that anyway. And you can just go through your journal and add some color. Just totally random. And if you move like I just did, don't worry about it. Just keep pushing it, putting it in. So there we have stenciling. And stamping. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and show you the Looks like argyle, sort of. Okay. So I'll show you how I have made a gift, a stamped gift for Happy Mail to send off to somebody that does what we do, that might really enjoy getting. Because the one thing is that we probably, most of us have different stamps in our collection of stamps. And you can also do this with a theme. So I'm going to take, and I'm just going to fill this cardstock up with some of my favorite stamped images. Okay, so you just do like a collage of the stamps. This is the happiness card. And the Caesar one. Oh, there's Lucy. And this one. And this one. It's not very often that we hear Lucy. She's making some noise. What's up, Luce? What's up, kitty? Here she comes. What's up? Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Okay. The other thing is if you have a bunch of stamps that you know you want to use for projects, and say you're going somewhere and you want to be able to take them with you, then you could go ahead and just stamp them out like I'm doing here, and have them. Okay. We have a little room over here. Can do that again, or that one. That one. That one. If you have, if it's coming up 4th of July or something and you have 4th of July stamps, then you might go ahead and do those for them. Or you know that they're working on a mermaid project and you have mermaid stamps, then you might do that. So that is my little idea. And of course it doesn't have to be this big. You could do it on like a 4x6, one of those matte sheets, or just cut your paper down. But I think this is kind of a lot of fun and a great idea for taking your stamps without having to take your stamps. Especially, as you see, I have a lot of wood stamps. They are very heavy and bulky to take with me. So there you go. So we did our 13 plus stamped and stenciled, stamped and stenciled items, stamp shell, stamp hearts, for the Just Do It Junk Journal Challenge. I hope you enjoyed this video. What's your favorite Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe and have an amazing day. Thanks for being here. Bye. Bye-bye.